Greetings, greetings, greetings. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. This is
Good
the
morning,
day that the
Mama.
Lord has made. Yes, good morning. Okay, let's just start by morning, everyone. Let's start by doing a check-in. So, how are you feeling? What emotion are you feeling right now? You've just woken up. And what thoughts are you having? It's a little bit different today. What thoughts are you having about you, about this moment, about the day? And how intense is that emotion that you're feeling right now from 0 to 10? And where is it in your body? So I just want you to think now, see, umhla 27, 2 months in the journey, in our journey. I want you to think, where are you? How do you feel about the journey? And what commitment are you making going forward also, so that you keep up the momentum? And as we are on date on the 27th of March, as we are on this day, can you make a commitment of stepping up again? And then scan your body from head to toe and check what sensation are you feeling right now. And then acknowledge those sensations. And know that this is the day that the Lord has made for you. Rejoice and be glad in it. Okay, so today what I would like us to talk about, there's a time where we talked about our seasons, and we talked about seasons will always come and go. We just need to know, understand which season are we in, so that we align ourselves and do the right thing in the right season. Because it's possible to do the right thing in a wrong season and then the outcome will be totally different. Sometimes kuyenzeka wenze the right thing and speak the right thing kubantu abangakabi ready ukuzwa. I remember there was a guy, I don't remember who his name is. He said, I'm very sad ukuthi I came to a generation 50 years, no 100 years early. And he spoke izinto ezazi powerful, but people were not ready to hear him. But 100 years later, what he spoke is already being used. So it's possible ukuthi ufike noma wenze into ahead of time, and then you got yourself rejected. Uqake ukuthi ngirejectwa kanjani. It's because you are doing the right thing at the wrong time, of which logo requires a lot of alignment and also guidance kamoya ongcwele ukuze ukwazi ukuthi uyi-align. And also into esizayo when it comes to that is to be able to see the patterns and learn from previous patterns. Like for instance nje, if you did something like watshala ummbila e-winter, maybe you did not know ukuthi ummbila utshalwe e-winter and then wangakhula, then sekufuneka ubone ukuthi if you do that thing over and over again, kuphuma umphumela engewona owulindele, kusho ukuthi kufuneka ushifte mase wenza that very same thing but on a different season, and try out all these seasons so that you can find out ukuthi iyiphi season right. Most of the time ke abantu abathi pay attention. Most of the time people will do the very same thing over and over again, hoping for a different outcome. So it's important to pay attention and to learn from what we are doing ukuze sizokwazi ukuthi si-avoid repeating the same mistakes. So advancing it from that, because I also spoke about patterns ukuthi khona izinto esizaziyo nje ukuthi uma kukwenzeka kanje kuzophumela umphumela kuzoba yilo. So ngase ngithi sokhuluma-ke about the 5 stages of grief, because sometimes siyalahlekelwa izinto and i-grief i-affect inhliziyo. Njengoba nike nibone nje ukuthi sike sithathe inhliziyo siyigcwalise ngothando, siyigcwalise nge-compassion, gratitude. The enemy of the heart is grief. When you feel lost or you feel that you've lost something, you feel that you have lost time, you feel that you've lost people, relationships, you feel that you have lost opportunities, you feel ukuthi you have been treated unfairly. Zonke lezo zinto lezo they tend to affect the heart. So we have 5 stages of grief, of which I would like just to mention and also encourage umuntu odlula kwi-grief manje of whatever some sort, because sometimes grief is because usuke ulahlekelwe your loved one, but grief could be anything. Like for instance, since nobaba salahlekelwa iDube Village, isonto lethu iDube Village Mall, that is a loss and a huge one, and one can stay with stage se-grief uthole ukuthi umuntu akasakwazi ukurecover ngenxa yokuthi ukuthi umsebenzi wami omngaka, yabona. But if you understand ukuthi there are stages of grief, but you need to move on and come out on the other side, then impilo yakho iba victorious than ukuba stuck. So ngizowamenshina-ke lama stages lawa ngokulandelana kwawo, so that anyone who is stuck in each and every stage, you tell yourself, no, I need to move on manje so that I can break through to my breakthrough. I can enter my breakthrough, because sometimes sibe nalokho ukuthi akufanele ngihlale la ngizwe lobu buhlungu, but when uhlala lapho, that is where impilo yakho iba stuck khona. Who wants to be stuck? Who wants to stay in one place? angafinyeleli la uNkulunkulu afuna ukuthi afinyelele khona. So stage number 1, when you've lost something, lost your loved one, is denial. Because sometimes kuyaba khona leyo part lokuthi this should not have happened, yabo. And then kube nalo uphiko ukuthi this should not have happened, it's unjust. Denial to yourself, denial kuNkulunkulu, yabona. And hoping that things could have been different. Okay. And then the next stage is anger. Anger when you are blaming God manje ukuthi it's unfair, yabo. Ubevumeleni ubekuphi yena uNkulunkulu kuze kwenzeke lokho. Why ngangibonishanga, especially thina is prophetic, why ngangibonisanga even nanama visions, why kufanele kwenzeke kumina. So mase kuba khona ke, okay, istage sokubhagayina, like it's like uzama ukuxoxisana noNkulunkulu. Kwesinye isikhathi uthola ukuthi umuntu uzobe edlulela kwi-depression. That's the next stage. That is total sadness. And then the next one will be ukwamkela. And then when umuntu esamkele, that is where things then start getting better. So you'll find ukuthi abanye, they end up staying a long time lapha ku-depression, sadness, and uthola ukuthi abakwazi ukuthi baphume for years. Umuntu ustuck laphayana because akazi ukuthi kufanele aphume kanjani. But into ekwazi ukuthi ukwazi ukuphuma ku-sadness, ukwamkela ukuthi it is what it is. Okay. And also using the tools that we have used with how can I look at this life, no matter how can I look at this situation differently. What are the thoughts that I can think toward this thing that will make me feel better? Nanokuthi-ke ukwazi ukuthi uNkulunkulu ubani kuwena. I remember ukuthi nami there was a time la I had to, when COVID started and the finances, we were like struggling to pay for izinto okufanele siyikhokhele. And at that time sasingakayiluzi indawo yethu laphayana eDube Village Mall, and we had to pay about 140 something thousand every month for rent. And at that time imali ayikho, ayingeni, and saqala saba kuma arrears until saze sakweleta about 500,000, and siyabona ukuthi we are not able to pay this money. So mina into engangivele ngiye kuyona was to panic and then go straight to loan, to depression, up until umoya ngcwele wathi mina, why are you so depressed kangaka? On the other hand, I'm looking at my husband. It's like, how can you be relaxed when izinto zinje? Because sometimes we feel like we need to be depressed to prove ukuthi we are going through a tough time. We should be worried to prove ukuthi we are going through a tough time. How can this person be happy? Ebeshonele. Those are the things that we say. And it should be the other way around. We should be able to be happy while we have lost izinto. That is the route that you should be taking. But ngenxa conditioning, it's like, no, the route is fanele uphatheke kabi ngoba kwenzeka into embi kuwena. So, and then ngase ngihlala nami phansi, I had to bargain with myself and speak with myself ukuthi Thando Joy, ukhathazwe yini? Nangumyeni wakho, we are going through the same situation. Nobabili, okay? You have lost the financial stability, but you are reacting totally different from these things, Nobabili. So what is it that you are? What is it? How are you looking at this? And then you know what? I have a total wrong understanding of who God is. Then I had to sit down. And start again redefining ukuthi uNkulunkulu ubani. I remember at that time I was taken to one of the chapters eBhayibhelini la kukhulunywa khona ukuthi uNkulunkulu udala izulu ngezwi lakhe and ubambe umhlaba in the palm of his hand. Yabo uyena odala uNkulunkulu, akubokho uNkulunkulu, akho uyena odale even onkulunkulu abakhonzwa abantu la. Akukho lutho olukhona emhlabeni ngaphandle kwakhe. But ngenxa yengqondo yami yokucabanga kwami, I had to take it a step further. And it's okay, let me define God for myself. Okay, who is this God? And I started looking at him vele. I started looking at umhlaba. Ngiyakhumbula ukuthi ngalelo langa ngathatha ivideo le ezuma from umhlaba, izume out from umhlaba ihlehle until uzubona umhlaba uyiguqunga, until ihlehle uzubona igalaxy. Ngase ngithi mina, this is my God. My God created this universe. This universe enye sa-discover. Unama-planet akhona bengingaziyo ukuthi akhona. It's my God who designed this. And lo mhlaba urawunda from nothing. It's like mawubuka umhlaba urawunda. Who's holding this earth? How is it able ukuthi selokwada lo mhlaba usalokhu urawunda? Awukazi ukuthi ngikhathele mina mase usuyasuka mase uzibhalance uhambe ujikijeleka kwenye indawo ezingayazi. This is the God who created nature. This is my God who created seasons. This is my God. When I started looking at like that, then I started being accept ukuthi yazi ukuthini, if God wants a ministry ukuthi iphele, he can allow that to happen noma inini. But I've seen him sustain. Angakuvumela futhi siluze konke sisale siyithini. But ubani nginaye? Ngabe ithemba lami lisemalini yini? Ngabe ithemba lami liseyintweni noma ithemba lami liNkulunkulu? So when I started thinking like that, having that conversation with myself, ngayibona ngibhusteka. So I had to meditate on who God is, and I realized ukuthi I haven't had, ngangakaze ngimdefine for myself ukuthi ubani. I would also like to encourage you guys, go and define who God is for yourself and have your own definition, something that you can stand on so that you can stand the world. Socrates, one of the philosophers, what's he? Give me a place to stand, then I can move the world. So when I think about this statement, for me, it's where are you standing? Do you have a stand? Noma la umi khona umi la otshelwe khona abanye abantu ukuthi ima bhasa unayo ngisho naneshow ukuthi umile la umi khona. But can we define for ourselves so that our standing is sure-footed, as asikhuluma about the hinds feet, or so that our standing is sure-footed, which, okay, I hear you, that is what you say, but this is what I say, this is what I believe in, this is why I'm holding on. And then kube iqiniso lami engimile kulona that no one can take away from me. So the stages is, the first one is when you lose something and then you deny, and then you go to anger, and then you go to bargaining. Things should have been different. Uzama pros and cons, and then there is a stage of depression where uba extremely sad. But there is another stage where you accept, and then another one which is not included here, which I think is also important, is when you create something new, and understanding when something else is lost, another one comes. Okay, when you understand when the door is closed, there is another door. I know sometimes sibe nalokho ukuthi lo mnyango lo bengafanele uvaleke. Kwesinye isikhathi umnyango uvaleka ngoba uNkulunkulu is something better for you. Kwesinye isikhathi uvaleka ngoba sometimes kukhona into afuna ukukufundisa yona. Yabona? So but many belief yami njengoba sasikhuluma ngama beliefs, one of the beliefs that I've created for myself so that I sustain myself, so that I'm sure-footed, is that if one door closes, there's another one. If that person decides ukuthi angisakudingi, there are other ones abangidingayo. So there's always abundance around me. Okay, so that's what I wanted to share. Maybe you can think about it. We are always pressed for time, so I'm not able to go on each stage and explain it deep. But you did get something. As you think about it, there's something that you are being aware of. And also I'm hoping by sharing this, you'll be able to understand when a season comes, there is another season. So you need to be able to ukudlulela kwenye season so that you don't get left behind. So let's go to our meditations. We'll start by taking deep breaths, breathing in and breathing out. And as we breathe in and breathe out, apologies, in the flu, we bring in, we pull ourselves together, becoming one with ourselves. And standing in this present moment, knowing that this moment empowers me on how I look at the past, changing the meaning that I assign to things. And also this moment empowers me what I say about the future. But all of me is here in this moment. All the fears, regrets that I might have, I'm letting them go. Knowing those things, they are not empowering me to go towards my dreams, to go towards my goals, but they are actually shutting me down. They are separating me from who God is. So I'm letting them go. Even if it's a fear of loss, that I might lose something. But as I think about that, I am preparing myself in advance that it is well with my soul. And also reminding myself of who I am, that I am the soul. I am a soul because the Spirit came from the Father and it connected with the earth. And then my soul was born. But Mina, I am eternal. There is no end in me. Me being in this earth is just a journey, an experience to have fun and to enjoy life and enjoy it abundantly. I've come so that you may have life and have it abundantly, enjoying it to the fullest. That's what Jesus said. So I'm opening myself up to enjoy life fully and letting go of all the limitations, knowing that when one thing begins, another one ends. And I'm okay with that. Knowing now I just have a short period of time like emhlabeni. In actual fact, I don't even know how much is left. But by faith, I believe God wants me to still occupy la emhlabeni and do something good la emhlabeni. And also, I love to be here on earth. I love it. I'm still enjoying it. So as I'm standing in this present moment, I accept that things will begin, things will end. When they end is the beginning of something else. But even so, I am an eternal being. I do not end. I am eternal. And this lifespan yasemhlabeni, which is either for others, it was 0 days baqhamukile balunguza bathi bengakaphumeli nasemhlabeni babuyele ezulwini. Abanye bafikile kwaba a few days babuyele emuva. Abanye kwaba few months babuyele emuva. Abanye kwaba few years babuyele emuva. Abanye kwaba njengathi, I don't know how old you are, but mina it's been 46 years. In May it will be 46 years. I'm still here. And this short period of time, abanye bano 8, abanye bano 100, abanye babe nenhlanhla more than that. But still, compared to eternity, that is very short. So as we are standing in this present moment, we are determining ourselves, noma we are allowing ourselves to accept izinto ezilahlekile. They accept, and we accept also ukuthi there is more coming our way. We accept ukuthi uNkulunkulu unemicabango emihle ngeimpilo zethu. Imicabango yosiphumelelisa nanokuthi sibe nekusasa elihle. So as we open ourselves up in this present moment, we are opening ourselves up to accepting. One is the last stage that enables us to create something beautiful, to create something amazing. So as we are dealing with different stages of grief, of experiencing loss at any given time, I want you to ask your heart as you are breathing in and out, how can I look at life differently? Maybe you lose imali and you think it was unfair. How can you look at that situation differently? How can you let it go? One woman was telling me ukuthi she was robbed by abantu abathembekile bathatha imali yakhe enkulu. And I said to her, is it possible that you can give that money as a seed instead of saying you were robbed? Because if you are standing on the position of somebody took what belonged to me, it's a robbery. But if you say, I gave it to them because I know what to give and it shall be given back to me, a measure that is pressed down, shaken together, you've just shifted yourself and you stand in a very powerful way of receiving. So when I told her that, I'm not sure whether she fully understood it. But what I know is that when you stand there, then even the energy that you are experiencing changes. So what can you say now? Those who have lost people that they love, how can you look at that situation differently? Right now, as you are grieving, maybe you have come to a point of depression. What are the thoughts that you are thinking that have put you into that place? Maybe you are saying, God, you should have not taken them. But let's imagine now that these people that you have lost, they are just watching you from the other side. What do you think they are saying to you? Are they saying, yes, well done. We are so happy that you are holding so tightly to the fact that we went beyond you. And we are so grateful that you are stuck and set
and angry. Yes, keep on being sad and angry and be depressed. You are doing very well. Do you think they are saying that? Or are they saying, please heal, get better quickly so that you can enjoy your life, so that you can be great, so that you can enter your wealthy and joyful place? There are people who have gone and experienced the afterlife. And most of the people, when they come back, they say, I'm grateful that I've got another opportunity to live my life differently. But some of them, when they were there on the other side, they did not want to come back because the other side is beautiful and it's amazing. For those who cross over, having been ready to cross over. But for those who cross over, bengekho ready, when they are not ready, but if they are given a chance to come back and do better, they become so grateful to get that chance so that they can do better. So, how can you look at that situation, having lost your loved one? How can you look at it differently?
And mostly when we think from a place of the heart, that is where we get a perfect counseling. And so whatever your heart says, accept it. And most of the time, what I've realized, when the heart tells me something, most of the things that the heart will tell me, it normally gives me peace. So accept what your heart is saying. So this is a conversation between you, your spirit, your soul, your body, and between you and God. I don't know how you feel right now. I don't know what thoughts you're thinking. But as we are accepting, acceptance says, I'm willing. And mostly when people get to a point of accepting, that is where they open themselves up for something to change. I remember when omunye umuntu ngithi ngiyamsiza lokhu enenkani. No, let's do it like this, nenkani. And then I decided to umnyeka. And then one day he comes back and say, sesingayizama le nto wawuyisho. And I felt ngalesikhathi esesho njalo sesingayizama. Then he was soft. Nobuso bakhe was a little bit soft. And then I knew ukuthi, yeah, usezoqala ijeni yokusizakala. And then wasizakala ngempela. So accepting is a step, ngibeka kanjani cha ukuthi ngomchazela ngelinye ilanga ukuthi there is a fear zone and the love zone, but acceptance is the door. It's the first step on the love zone. And there's still many other possibilities, other steps. Let's go in and explore this wonderful and a beautiful place. So I'm not sure how much time I have a connection on my other device. If we happen to usisingamuke, then so usisiqedile vese. But open up your heart, and then as you accept and letting go whatever it is that you lost, things that you thought they should have happened differently, and embracing life and being in love with life, and then look at your vision board and then tell yourself, yeah, this is the beginning of something beautiful in my life. even those doors that have been closed, being rejected, it's because maybe you've been closing yourself off. But acceptance says open yourself up. So as you've opened yourself up, you are also allowing those things that have been wanting to come into your life. And right now I can see them coming in, entering. And as I say that, I feel so much joy being sparked in from within me. And I feel like saying, as we are here together, I wish you all the best. And I'm also saying congratulations, because you've entered your wealthy place. You've entered your place of greatness. So take the last breath and then begin now to fill yourself with gratitude. And then also take your intention, send it to the day, and then tell this day, summon this day and say, you day, you are going to be a good day. No matter what happens, no matter the conditions that I'm going to be facing, but I summon you. Uguti, I'm going to be happy now. I'm going to be happy because I'm responsible for my reaction and my responses. I am sitting on my driver's seat and I am the captain